Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this one we are testing the GeForce RTX 3070 Ti in Red Dead Redemption 1, and we have the Asus ROG Strix model of the card, the OC variant. Here are all the specs of the GPU. We have the 8GB of VRAM, GDDR6X from Micron. We are using the latest NVIDIA driver 566.03, and we are also having resizable bar enabled inside BIOS. Over here in Task Manager, we have the Intel Core i7-13700K CPU as always. For memory, we have DDR5 64GB of 6000 MHz CL36. And finally, for MSI Afterburner, no overclocks applied. Everything is set to stock settings. So before we jump into the game, we have this mod over here, which is going to help us unlock the FPS cap from this game. And that is 144 in game, and this mod turns it to 1000, which is insane. I don't think we'll get that much even with the 4090. But yeah, this mod also have FOV scaling support as well. We don't really need that. We only need the FPS cap, and for this you just have to download it from Nexus Mod. I will link it down below, and you just have to then copy this to the game's root directory wherever it is installed, and you will be done. So let's jump into the game and check out the frame rates. We are starting it off at 1080p resolution, and for frame rate cap is set to 144. You need to make sure it's set to 144, otherwise that mod is not gonna work. We are using the ultra quality settings and using DLAA, and everything else is maxed out. And here we go guys, 1080p resolution. And as you can see, we went with unlocked frame rates. The GPU usage is still not going up. But if I look up, look at that FPS now. As soon as we look up, we're getting like 400, even 500 I guess you can get. And even when we look down, GPU usage goes up to 95 there. That's insane. But when we look straight, it doesn't work. There's my horse. This is absolutely weird, I would say. Why is the GPU not maxing out? But the FPS is definitely going up. As you can see, as soon as we leave the town, the GPU usage does go up in empty areas. And FPS is now over 200. So this is basically without frame gen also, you are achieving that high FPS. And I don't know if the game is gonna break or something if I use this frame rate uncapping mod. But as you can see, we are crossing 200 FPS mark even with maximum settings in this game. It's fantastic to have this. And I will leave a link down below for this mod. You can download it and you have to paste it in your game's root directory and you will be done. If you want to use the FOV features as well, you have to edit some files over there and you will be able to have whatever FOV you would like. So I'm gonna not waste too much time. I'm gonna switch some quality DLSS just to see if we can increase the FPS further. It definitely increased a bit. As above 200 most of the time, or all the time I should say, with quality DLSS. It definitely looks very bad. I do not recommend you play like this. It would be interesting to see 4K resolution, you know. And this mod, I just found this mod after I was done shooting the 4070 video, and I was so mad. I didn't really want to redo everything. I mean, redo the editing. So we will try this mod again with the 4070 Ti Super, if not the 4070. But as you can see guys, 200 FPS average with quality DLSS, and we cannot use DLSS Frame Gen, obviously it's a 30 series GPU. Alright guys, up next for 1440p resolution, I'm using ultra settings with DLAA, everything maxed out, and as you can see it's the same thing even at 1440p with this GPU. We are not maxing out the GPU when looking around, but if we look down it maxes out. And we are getting 200 when looking down, 200 plus. And yeah, I think this is the engine limitation for this game. Probably it's hitting that. But right now it's touching 80 plus, which is still good. 80-90% GPU usage. VRAM is just sitting at 3. And I really want to see 4K after this, but it does on that. I mean, in terms of the GPU usage. Let's get on the horse.
Come on.
The horse jumped that. What? It just went through the fence. So as you can see, guys, it's pretty smooth. Even at 1440p, you can easily play this game even at 4K, I think. If not natively, but with the help of Qlty DLSS, we'll probably be able to play it just fine. And the game doesn't have support for FSR frame generation, so we cannot utilize that either. And in the open areas, we might touch 200 FPS. Yep, as you can see. It's not so demanding, obviously, in the open. Can I shoot it down? By shooting a flying bird, you have started the first, let's just say, sharpshooter challenge. Even though I generally don't shoot animals, but whatever. We don't have anything to shoot at right now. Oh, we got some people to shoot. Get the heck off from here.
My name's Cheerful. Very grateful.
Oh, we saved him.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
He gave me a treasure map. And money as well. So I'm again gonna repeat this, guys. I'm using a mod to unlock the FPS, and I have left the link down below in the description. If you can check it out if you want. I'm also gonna enable DLSS quality at 1440p just to check this out. If we can get any higher FPS, we certainly can. But it does make the game look very bad at the same time. And one thing I'm really glad they have provided us option to increase the saturation of the colors in the game, which most games don't provide these days. And for a game like this, which looks really dull in colors, I think the saturation option really helps. Let me quickly use that up. It doesn't really affect your FPS at all. So this is the one I'm talking about. So if we increase this, it's gonna make the colors pop a lot more, as you can see. It looks far better now. Wish they had an option to increase the vibrancy as well. They have been perfect. Modern games should provide these two options, you know, to increase saturation. And we're getting 200 FPS average, guys. This is pretty much perfect experience you can have. You should just play it at native 1440p instead of using DLSS. I'm just doing this for fun to check out the FPS, that's it. Finally, I'm gonna try 4K resolution as well. And this is gonna be interesting now. This is what I really wanted to see using DLAA. Let's go ahead. And yep, the GPU usage is maxed out now, as you can see, at 4K resolution. And it's still giving us that 115-20 FPS. So we are not gonna obviously cross 144 FPS using this or break that FPS cap whatsoever. But other than that, it's pretty smooth. Look at the 1% low, 9900. Absolutely buttery smooth of a gameplay you're gonna have. And my GPU is kinda heating up. I don't know why, even though it's the ROG Strix model of the card. It should be cool, but it's not. Cooling is pretty bad on this GPU, even though it's from Asus. I had to pay so much more for that GPU. VRAM is 4 gigs, pretty much. That's it. So I'm quickly gonna enable DLSS quality on top of 4K Ultra, just to see how much more FPS we can get. And we definitely are getting more. It's now touching 160s even. So if you want a little bit higher FPS, you can utilize DLSS Qlty. And game looks flawless. I mean, when you consider yourself to be in 2010, in that sense, the game looks pretty flawless, and especially after increasing the saturation from the settings of the colors, it looks even more popping and catchy on the eye. So anyways, guys, that will be it for this video. Do leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care and bye-bye.